Hari Om kids! In today's session, we will continue the series of Shankaracharya ji. In the last session, we learned how Padmapad and other disciples called Gurudev Shankaracharya ji's decision incorrect, and then Shankaracharya ji took back the service of writing commentary on Brahmasutra's Bhashya from Sureshwaracharya ji and gave it to Padmapad. Later in the same story, we will know how the same commentary was completed. We will also know about the strategies which can be used if one doesn't feel like studying or chanting. During fun activity, we will match which slogan was given by which freedom fighter. Apart from it, we will listen to enlightening jokes, science competition questions, bhajans, and in the end, the satsang discourse of Pujya Bapuji, the objective of Bal Sanskar camp. So come, let's start today's Bal Sanskar Kendra by remembering Pujya Gurudev.
Now all children will hum Omkar. Hari Now, children, we will do Tratak. Tratak increases our concentration and memory power. Now it's time for the story. Writing the commentary on the Brahmasutra. After working diligently for several months, Padmapad completed his commentary on the Brahmasutra and presented it to Acharya Shankar. Acharya Shankar read and accepted it, but he was not fully satisfied. He called Sureshwaracharya in private and said, "Son Sureshwar, the commentary written by Padmapad will not gain popularity. You will need to rewrite this commentary. However, doing so will take considerable time, and you may not have that long to live. Therefore, you will need to take another birth. In your next life, you will write this commentary and ensure it becomes widely recognized. You should take this task as a service unto me." Sureshwaracharya accepted his guru's order. What a remarkable incident it is that we seek out our guru to be liberated from the cycle of birth and death. Yet here, Gurudev himself instructed the disciple to complete the remaining work through a rebirth. And remarkably, in turn, the disciple, showcasing a dedication for his guru, pledged to serve his guru by taking rebirth. So it happened several centuries after Shankaracharya's departure. Sureshwaracharya was reborn in the home of a Brahmin couple in Madhubani village near Nepal. He was named Vachaspati. He was married in childhood, and his education was typical for a Brahmin community. In short amount of time, he studied the scriptures and the Vedas and then returned home. From birth, he was aware of his life's purpose, to serve his Gurudev Acharya Shankar from his previous life and complete the commentary on Brahmasutra. When Vachaspati returned home after completing his education, his mother said, "Son, after many years, you have finally come back. Bring your wife from her paternal home to share the household chores with me, and you can focus on your household life." Vachaspati said, "Mother, the purpose of my life is to serve my guru, so I do not wish to get involved in household matters at this time. From today, I am starting to write my commentary. I want to live in solitude, so please make arrangements for my food and drink there, and try not to distract me as much as possible. Once my service is complete, I will accept whatever you ask of me." Vachaspati's mother was a religious woman, so she agreed with her son's wishes. He went to a study room and dedicated himself to writing the commentary on the Brahmasutra all day and all night. He worked with such dedication that many years passed without him noticing. As his mother grew older, she eventually called her daughter-in-law to come home. But Vachaspati was unaware of this. After some time, his mother passed away, but his wife was also a devout scholar and never let anyone know of her sorrow. She quietly provided food and drink for her husband and would light a lamp in the evening. Vachaspati continued writing late into the night, focused on his work. He spent 30 years writing his commentary on the Brahmasutra. One evening, when the oil lamp was almost finished, his wife cautiously entered his room to refill it. Coincidentally, at that very moment, Vachaspati completed his writing. His attention was drawn away and he looked up to see a woman standing in his room. He asked surprisingly, "Who are you and what are you doing here?" The woman introduced herself. She said, "Swami, I am your wife. We were married in childhood. My name is Bhamati. You have probably never seen me before. That's why you were surprised." Vachaspati then asked, "Where's my mother?" The wife replied, "Swami, your mother passed away many years ago. You were so dedicated to the service of your guru that I decided not to inform you, so as not to hinder your devotion. I apologize for this." Vachaspati was deeply touched by the devotion of his wife, Bhamati. He took out the book that he had written 30 years and inscribed Bhamati Tikka, which means Bhamati commentary, on it with a pen. Bestowing this blessing upon his wife, he declared that his book would be known in the world by the name of Bhamati. Even today, Bhamati Tikka is held in high regard among the followers of sanatandharma and scholarly circles. Many copies of it can be found in museums, serving as a profound symbol of loyalty, service, and dedication from a disciple towards his guru and from a wife towards her husband. In this way, the work of the writing commentary on the original commentary of Brahmasutra, which was to be completed in the lifetime of adishankaracharya, was completed many centuries after his death due to the doubt of Padmapad and the differences among the disciples. And for this, a Brahmagyani disciple, Sureshwaracharya, had to take rebirth. So you see, children, what far-reaching consequences there are of doubting the decision of a guru and creating obstacles in it by reasoning with your intellect. Then what was the result of Padmapad doubting Gurudev and being jealous of his Guru Bhai and taking his service himself? We will know in the next session. All the children will say loudly, Jai Sadgurudev Bhagwan Ki Jai.
Quiz Competition. Now's the time for the knowledge science competition question. You will be asked a question and there will be 4 options to answer from. You need to give the correct answer in 10 seconds. The question is, which pranayam should be done to develop intelligence? The options are A. Kapalbhati pranayam, B. Brahmari pranayam, C. Thalbasti pranayam, D. Anulom Vilom pranayam. The correct answer to the question will be revealed to you at the end of the session.
Children, sometimes when you sit to study or chant mala, do you feel like yawning? Or are you feeling tired or lazy? So, what should be done? Should one leave studies or chanting? No. Let us tell you how to remove laziness and bring freshness so that your mind is engaged in chanting or studying. First, sit cross-legged, play the audio of a kirtan, and rotate your body in a round motion like a mill. Like a hand mill for grinding grain rotates, rotate your body like it for a little while. Then, rotate it in the opposite direction. Then let your body rotate on its own for a while. Then calm down and do Brahmari pranayam once or twice. After this, start studying or chanting again. See, your tiredness will disappear and your mind will be refreshed. Isn't it a fun solution?
Questionnaire. Get ready for the questionnaire. Where and in what form was Sureshwaracharya reborn? Why did Vachaspati not accept the household life as per his mother's command? Why did Vachaspati name the Brahmasutra commentary as Bhamati commentary? What do we learn from today's story? What should one do if one does not feel like studying or chanting? Narayan, 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 Narayan. With this, today's Sanskar Kendra concludes. We will meet again next week with a new knowledge-enhancing topic. Until then, Hari Om! The correct answer to the knowledge science competition question is B. Brahmari Pranayam.